Hello, love. Welcome to essentially what is part two of yesterday's Soul Support Sunday message. I'm going to link that video probably in a card here and in the description box below. Watch that video before you watch this one in order to understand what the frick is going on here, because we are talking about connecting with cosmic time, earth time, and organic timelines, being able to differentiate between organic and inorganic or synthetic timelines. Okay. In practicing this exercise slash meditation, what my guide, who's connected to the Lyran Andromedan emissaries of light who came through the message yesterday, wants to share with us is that when you connect to cosmic time and the consciousness connected to cosmic time and the energy and frequency of cosmic time, you actually build an awareness around what is organic and inorganic in terms of timelines. And she wants me to stop there and get right into it. This is an ongoing discussion. I just want to say this very quickly. I understand that there are probably a lot of questions about this. One step at a time is what my guide is telling me, because she knows I can get really overwhelmed with this stuff and trying to give you all the information all at once. But she really wants to keep it simple, and she really wants to bring it down to earth, both literally and metaphorically. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 different crystals that you can work with as suggestions, of course. Remember to work with any kind of crystals that are available to you. Again, you do not have to work with crystals if they are not available to you or if that doesn't resonate with you. These crystals are 3 crystals that I was guided to show you, that I've also worked with, that really connect you to cosmic time and also astral travel, which is, interestingly enough, in the exercise she is going to share with us, connected to cosmic time. Okay, so I've got the energies of Moonstone as well coming into this reading. These are very divine feminine energies, right? Coming through this rainbow moonstone. These are the energies that are very much connected to the void and infinite time. So we're bringing that in here. And if that speaks to you, work with this crystal. Also bringing in clear apophyllite or white apophyllite, depending on how you would like to look at it. This is an apophyllite pyramid or an apophyllite tip, also known as an Akashic reader as well. Okay. These energies connect you to the cosmic. And a strophyllite, okay? Very helpful if this speaks to you, of course. I realize that a strophyllite for everybody might not be the same. This is very much an energy of connecting to astral travel and cosmic time as well, okay? Now, we always prepare for meditation, especially with this connecting to cosmic time, by clearing out our energetic field and setting up sacred space with the intention of connecting to cosmic time and the understanding of cosmic time and the infinite. I will post maybe somewhere here again the video that I shared with regard to setting up sacred space, because that covers sort of all the bases if you are curious about that. If you are very familiar with setting up your own sacred space, do it exactly the way that works for you, okay? Once we've cleared our energy, once we've set up sacred space, once we've set the intention of connecting to a deeper understanding of cosmic time, we can also program the crystals that we are working with, if we're working with crystals, to do the same. A very simple way to program crystals is simply by holding those crystals in your dominant hand. You can hold them in your dominant hand and put them in your receiving hand, just like this. and program them that way. You can hold them like this and program them, putting the intention into that as you sit in meditation with your palms up, palms down, however feels good to you. You can put them at your heart space. You can put them at your third eye. Again, do whatever works for you, baby. There's no one right way for this, okay? Whatever feels right for you. Like, cannot emphasize that enough. You know, I'm hearing the echoes of Commando Ashtar from that reading that we did with regard to the numbers. Connect however feels right for you intuitively, okay? There's magic in that. Do that. So you want to program your crystal. Obviously, make sure your crystal is cleared of any previous programming or any work that you may have been doing with it beforehand. And then once you have programmed your crystal, however feels right to you, you're either going to place it somewhere near you that feels right for you for the meditation, put it in your receiving hand as you sit and meditate. And remember that when we are meditating or doing this particular exercise, preferably you want to be either seated in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, your back supported, palms up is what she was showing me. She's showing me that now. You don't, and she goes, you can even have them in your lap if that feels more comfortable to you. Or if you're sitting on the floor in a half lotus, not with your legs crossed, preferably with one in front of the other. If that is too uncomfortable for you and you're not used to sitting in meditation like that, sit up against the wall. And she's even showing me like you placing the crystal like right at your root chakra as well. Okay. However feels right for you. All right. So once you've done that, you've cleared your energy, you've set up sacred space, you've set the intention, you're going to begin the meditation. And one thing she directed me to is before you begin to connect to this energy, if you feel called to ask one of your guides to essentially come into the meditation and let you know when basically she said you've not had enough, not had enough here and like I had enough, but like when you've gotten the message, those are the words she's using, when you've gotten the message in terms of what this cosmic time is and what it feels like viscerally, ask your guide or guides, could even be your higher self at this point, okay? Whatever again resonates for you, to come in and let you know so that you can begin to pull out of this energy and come back into your body, okay? Yeah, I wanted to mention that before. So this would be the time to do that before you begin the meditation. And once we actually get into the meditation, you'll understand exactly what I mean in this respect. So if you're a little like, what the heck are you talking about? We will get to that in just a few minutes. Okay. So we begin by focusing our energy at the heart space. She's showing me the heart space as essentially the center of your being, okay? She's showing me source energy in your heart space. And I'm seeing source energy the way that I see it, in a very cosmic way, which is really beautiful because essentially this is the energy that we're connecting to, okay? Now, beginning by focusing and sending your breath into your heart space. She's also showing me that if it helps to either press your fingers or tap along your chest like this around your heart, or even like a little higher than your heart around your collarbone here, to connect to your heart energy. And then she wants you to concentrate it at the heart space here, okay? You can also place a hand or both hands over your heart and breathe into your hand, really physically feeling this. And once you get that connection, place your hand back on your lap, palms facing up, okay? Focusing your energy with your breath, sending your breath into this heart space, expanding and coming back in again, expanding and getting bigger and bigger. And this is how you're going to open up your energetic field, through the heart space. Through the heart space. As you continue to breathe into this heart space, You are flooding your energetic field with the focus of your breath and this intention. It's almost like you're programming your energy to connect to cosmic time. And I'm doing this because this is what it feels like. You're basically breathing in, and she's actually saying if you feel swaying in the beginning, that's a good thing. And then eventually you want to center your energy so you see that pillar of light again that you've already created when you've opened up sacred space. Seeing your energetic field nice and big and fluffy around you, you can expand it to the width, height, and depth of the sacred space that you were in. And as you begin to open this space up, you can even open it up to as big as the sky is what she's saying to me. That's what she's saying to me. Again, this might resonate for some of you and it might not, but this is always an option. The idea here is that you're expanding your energetic field, knowing that it is safe and protected, right? In order to feel into this energy of cosmic time. And now she's bringing me back to the heart space. And what I'm seeing at the heart space is she's showing me a portal that looks like a wormhole. This energy, as you begin to breathe again, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, opening up, and you now sending this energetic field of yours. Another way to look at this is your own consciousness being pulled into this wormhole. The wormhole will appear to you however it appears to you. Go with it, okay? And as you begin to get pulled into this wormhole, allow it. It's like a ride. It's like you're on a roller coaster, right? Allow it to take you wherever it is taking you, in whatever direction, knowing that your destination is source, period. Source energy, source light, the source of all that is, the center of this universe, the center of the galaxy is what I'm being shown. The galactic center, if that resonates with some of you, okay? However you see that source energy to be, that is where your consciousness, your soul, your spirit is going. And allow it to take you there and be pulled. This is very divine feminine is what she's showing me. You are allowing this energy. You're not controlling it in any way. She says that this will help you also build trust in your practice intuitively as well. And whenever you meditate, because you're not controlling anything here. You're trusting in source energy to take you where it needs to go. And she's telling me right now that your energy knows where source energy is. So follow wherever it is taking you. Your destination is source energy. Like she's showing me like a GPS. And you're basically, you know that your intention is source energy and that you're going in that direction. Okay. And she's saying that even can help, again, set that intention before you start doing this. Now, once you get out of this wormhole, you're essentially seeing source in front of you. And she keeps on showing me all these other wormholes and these threads. They look like white threads, or like these chrome silvery threads coming out of source energy. That is every other soul consciousness that's connected to source energy, okay? So as you get out of this wormhole and you see source energy in front of you, however it appears to you, you begin to feel the heartbeat of source in your own heartbeat. And this is where you get really quiet and you listen. You simply listen. You can observe this source energy light from as far away as you like or as close as you like. Allow yourself to bathe in this light, is what she's showing me, like you're sunbathing. You can go as deep into this light energy as you feel comfortable, and you're just going to sit here. Be still and listen. Feel the energy of source around you and within you. and you're going to stay here for as long as you want or need to, is what she's indicating here. This can also be until your guide comes in to let you know you're good to go. You got the message. You got the download, essentially, right? Allow yourself to take in this energy fully, is what she's saying to me here. Allow yourself to be wrapped in this energy as well. She's actually showing me us, very similar to being in utero, in the womb, within this source light. It's really beautiful. Once you feel, and this is the thing, you're going to know when you know. And you have to trust the fact that you're going to know when it is, interestingly enough, time to pull your energy back in to the wormhole and come back the way you came in. Okay? Can we just, I want to ask her here, this play on words with time. I almost feel like I want to get into the etymology of what the word time is here. What she's basically saying to me that this is how you understand it. Really, essentially, it's a moment of recognition. When we say, time to go, we're putting a label on it, and we're using words like time. This is part of the indoctrination and the programming, right? Because we use whatever means we have available to us in order to express what we need to express. But she's even saying here, you changing your language around this is really helpful in terms of your own expansion of consciousness. So she's like, rephrase it. Say, you'll know when the moment is ready for you to pull your energy back into this wormhole, pull your consciousness back into this wormhole, and come back the way that you came in, right back through the heart. She's also directing me to the crown. She's saying to me that you may feel, yeah, this is interesting. Maybe this is another message that wants to come through here as well with regard to pillar. Well, she's saying that a lot of it has to do with how we connect to source energy, and that some of you may actually love the feeling of coming through the crown back into the heart and actually leaving from the heart and going up into the crown when you move into source energy. Okay? Again, do whatever resonates for you. Okay? So, coming back into your body now, because essentially this is very much like astral travel, right? Moving back into this energy, for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to bring it back to the heart space as that wormhole portal. Try saying that fast like 5 times. Wormhole portal right back into your heart space, okay? And then she's showing me that you are essentially closing this energy down into your heart. So you always have an access point, right? And seeing it like a ball of light moving around this particular portal. So that whenever you want to have access to it again, this ball of light opens again, okay? And this is where we close down sacred space. I actually was thinking I should do a follow-up video to the sacred space video because I didn't include closing down. Well, because I mean, the whole focus of the video was setting up, so I didn't really focus on closing down. But we're going to do that really quickly here together, and maybe I will do that in a separate video going forward. So this is where you come back into the heart, you close down this portal, and you begin to bring that energetic field back within your auric field, which usually is about, give or take, 3 feet around you, your body, okay? If you work with a protective shield, this is where you bring that energy back in to your auric field. And you now set the intention of closing down this sacred space, thanking the energies, your guides, your protection that you've been working with, your guards, your wardens, as you close down this sacred space. Another way that you can also finalize it and by closing it down is either by making a sound with a bell once you come out of it, clapping your hands, snapping your fingers, doing whatever it is. This is the whole idea with this, is that you are grounding back into your body again, okay? Once you've started to feel your body, moved your hands and feet a little bit, this is where you bring that energy in. Thank your guides for being here with you and setting up this sacred space for protection, for being there with you, the energies that you worked with, source, okay? Bringing that back into your energetic field. Some people will also visualize a kind of dimming of their energetic centers, if that resonates with you. Again, do whatever feels right for you, okay? Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. Okay. And then close it down. Close down that sacred space. Come back into your body. Come back into the physical reality around you. Feel grounded. And if you need to ground yourself, do so. Okay. That is basically the exercise. Now, I'm going to end by saying that you can integrate this exercise or meditation into your meditative practice every day on the daily. It doesn't need to be long, is what my guide is saying. It could be 5 to 10 minutes. You can even ask, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your guides, ask them to assist you in connecting very deeply to this energy within the amount of time that you have allotted, okay? Because we are working within those parameters. She's also saying to me that what's going to happen is that you're going to go into this meditation once you begin to practice it, and you'll like tell yourself, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes, 5 minutes to do this meditation. And you're going to go into it and you're going to either feel like more time was needed and sometimes less time was needed. It's going to start to, and that's nothing to be afraid of, is what she's saying. But once you begin to connect to this energy and frequency, 5 minutes will seem like 20. And vice versa on some days, is what she's showing me as well. Because you're bending, in a way, you're bending time. You're breaking through what she's saying to me, your own programming around time. And that's exactly how we really ought to be looking at it, is what she's showing me. Like, that's what it is. And again, like, she's bringing in this whole thing about, like, if you intuitively think you need more time, give yourself more time, especially in the beginning, is what she's saying to me. Because because in the beginning, it might actually take you more time, physical time. And once you get into the practice of this, that 5 minutes is going to seem like 20. So give yourself a little extra time, minute-wise, in the beginning. All right? I hope that this has supported you in some way. Thank you to my guide for being here with us and for sharing this exercise. I'm sending you so much love wherever you are. Thank you for being here. In love and liberation, always.